Dutse-PE, like many Abuja suburbs, has a mix of residential area with varying living conditions. From afar, you will think it is well planned with basic amenities. We were welcomed by the Crown Prince, James God's Power Shalu. He took us through the historic journey of Dutse-PE.
My name is James Gospa Shao, the Youth Association of Dutse-PE Community, and also Prince, the second son of His Royal Highness Chief James Shao. Yes, we have public schools. We have the primary school, the LEA Primary School, which has been here since 1968 thereabout. Yes, and we have also the junior secondary school present here. In fact, we have two junior secondary schools. We have Dutse 1 and Dutse 2. So I think in terms of schools, we have the schools here. A bedroom apartment, depending on the zone and the proximity to road. Yes, if it's that close to road, possibly within the range of 700. That's for a bedroom flat, 700 to 1 million. And single room now, I learned is within 100, 150, some 200. Yes, and I think why it's that expensive is because Duse is close to town. Yes, so people find it easy to just come out to the road, take their cab down straight to town. So for a single room, it's within 100, 150, 200, even some 250, depending on the standard again. Then maybe possibly self-contained, you get around 350 upward, depending on the standard also. Some, if there is water, it is POP, you get 500, 600. No, most do say mainly uses boreholes, although there is access to pipe-borne water now. People channel through the water board, yes, so they get to access pipe-borne water, which passes through the Duse Sokale axis. So I think there's even one that passes through my front here, although me I use this borehole. Yes, there's an outpost close to the Duse market. There's a division there. Then we also rely on the vigilante, which are easily accessed. The vigilante and the hunters, that is Nigerian Forest Guards, and also the civilian joint task force team. So we rely mostly on, should I say, on the vigilante because they are easily accessible, and we have some of our people within them. So once there is any issue on ground, we quickly call on them and they respond. Then if it is beyond them, they refer back to the divisional police, so where they call for assistance and further help. Well, it's we can say it's manageable. We can say it's 24 hours light. Yes, because like for some days now, maybe today is a lucky day because of for some days they will take light possibly in the morning like this, then till maybe 4 before they restore the light, the power supply, and within that space of 4 to 8, the light is taken back, then restored back in the night. But I think for between yesterday and today, it's quite fair. So I think I think maybe they had an issue with the power something, but we do have light here for, let's say we can boast of 12 to 16 hours light
It's
in a day.
reasonable.
Yes.
Since it's not a kind of a rationing.
No.
With the electricity
Yes.
distribution.
No. It's a bit fair now compared to other years. We need more of the government's presence in terms of road network. Actually, yes, thank you. Actually, as you came in through the power line, the Dutse-PE power line junction, we only have this third road linking to the first gate and also linking to the second gate. If you go through the second gate, you see our palace entrance gates. This in there, where you can come through to the palace directly, and then to other. So apart from these two roads, if we have other interior parts of the community that needs to be tarred, that we make the road network accessible for everybody. So if they can make available the road infrastructure, it will be good. Then also they could improve on the healthcare system.
That's right.
Because getting to the health, in fact, personally, I don't allow my wife to go to the public healthcare system.
Right.
That is true, and that is because of one, the services is very poor. The services is very poor, and when you don't have the basic amenities, when you go to the environment, it's not that good. So, in fact, we had a case where a woman lost her baby, but though this one was in Kubwa General Hospital, sorry to mention. But imagine you get into the hospital, the what is it called, the amniotic fluid has already burst.
Oh dear.
Instead of them to take her to the theater, they left her there from morning till 4 o'clock. And when they eventually performed the surgery, the baby was, we have to bring back the baby and bury. So it's painful when you can't get prompt services from the government healthcare system. And want to call on the government, please do intervene. Let's have a good and functioning healthcare system. If it is manpower, make it available. Employ health workers. Let's have them on ground. Not where we go to the healthcare center and we sometimes they can't be attended to because of lack of manpower, or maybe there are no available drugs or no available uh, injections to be given, the right prescriptions to be given. So please, I think that will really help.
From the palace, we took a walk into the community to find out how the community is faring.
Here, I've been here for like a year, but in Dutse in general, I've been here for like 4 years. I would say it's a little bit quite okay, but they have some little issues. Okay, they have some little issues. When we say like the road aspects, most of the roads are mostly not good, and in aspect of electricity too. Sometimes they get to like not have power supply for like weeks, months, and so on and so forth sometimes. So, but aside from that, I think they have a very serene environment in terms of security and the rest of them too as well. So yeah, like if you want to get like a self con, it should be around, let's just say 400, 300 above, and that's for like, I'm not sure you do have to, you would have like a POP or whatsoever. So, but like if you are thinking of POP, you're thinking about 500 or above or 700. You can even see self cons of like 1 million above. So yeah, for like, cause I was even talking to an agent like a few days ago. He told me that you can actually get a 1 bedroom, but I'm not sure about the area in particular. He was talking about 500K, but that one will not have POP, and I'm not sure the kind of environment. So yeah, so let me just say, if you want like a very good apartment from like, let me, if you're looking for like 1 bedroom, you'll be thinking of like, let me just say 1.5 million, 2 point something and above. So yeah.
Like the road is always busy, and even if students are passing, the road safety won't even mind to, there are no road safety. Like now, if you want to cross the express road, there will be no one to stop cars for you.
This is my seven to 8 years living in Dutse, but my shop is just barely 2 years. Dutse Alaji is a very good community actually. It's a peaceful one. Since I've been here for the past 7 years plus, there is nothing like criminal acts, all those theft, maybe breaking into the house. I've not experienced that. You understand? But the only issue I have with Dutse is too rough and dirty. There is no constant light. The environment is somehow rough. No good road. You can see this very one. It just last 2 years they were able to tie it. All this place you find out that it's very messed up. The road is not good. To go to other places like zone 5, zone 6, the place is very rough. There is no good road. And the house rent in this Dutse, despite it's not town, it's too expensive. You understand? So I don't know why the landlord and the landlady have choose to make our life miserable like that. We that are trying to make ends meet, because the houses, they are too expensive in this place. Precisely my shop is 120 and my house rent is 700. So I think for a place like Dutse, it's not supposed to be like that. If they can do something, maybe the local government chairman, they can do something for us to intervene and maybe call the landlord and the landlady to order. Maybe they could do something. You see a house that is started, not even ties or not even parapet or anything. They'll just put money, and it's not good for we Nigerians. They are not making life comfortable for us. That is it.
I've been here for like 20 years in this community. I'm a retired civil servant. Here in Dusena, getting maybe like a self-contained. Some place you can get here up to 300, 350, 400, depending on the owner of the place and the finishing. So, like the area where we live, I live with my family, we have a water board there. So, they need to improve on those social amenities like water. Because here they have water board, but the thing is not okay. People depend mainly on a borehole. They depend mainly on borehole. So government need to intervene in that area of water. Then the lighting situation is so epileptic. Sometimes one day on, one day off. For example, in this hot season, and when you stay and there's no light, it's very difficult. You need to power on your fan, if not AC, at least fan. You drink cold water. So, for security, by the grace of God, it's okay. It's okay. So, a lot of people are still moving to this place. So, things are becoming more expensive. So, whatever that is affecting Nigeria, is affecting this place. Yeah, because this place is very close to the town. Once you get to the express, from express to the town, it's about 20 kilometers. It's close to the town. Whether you call it beggar or you call it secretariat, it's close to the town. So government need to intervene more in those areas, like I said, light, then water. Then some of the roads, they need to work on it so that it can be motorable for people. There's a road that is popular, they call a power line, from the other road straight down to Dawaki. The road is just manageable. They need to work on it, even if, they should grade it. But because the number of people, the population of this place is growing. It's growing. This is just part of the Dutse. This is Dutse Alaji. And after this Dutse Alaji, the next Dutse, you get to Dutse Sokale, then Dutse Makaranta, and so on and so forth. Before you get to Osman down, the whole of this area is still Dutse. So the population is increasing. So government need to work on it. They need to work on it irrespective of the master plan. Because people are living here. How many people can live in the town? Unless maybe you are, you belong to the upper class before you can live in town. But if you're a worker, whether you're a civil servant or whether you are a businessman, living in the town is not easy. Because even those people that have been living in the town in those days don't own their houses. They are relocated to all these satellite places, all those Buhari to Ushafa. Land there is expensive. If you go to area like this FO1 and so, you see land of 20 million, 20, 30 million. So Abuja is not really a joking matter, enough for the common one.
When I come to Dutse, the first time that I come to Dutse, I like the place because of light. We used to have lights here, but the problem now that I'm having now is school issue about this primary school and our health center. They are on strike. Every three months they will say they will go to strike. Children, they are at home. They didn't go to school. So we need government to do something about it. Let them come to Bari Area Council, especially Dutse, to send children to school so that their parents will have peace. Like the area that I live, we never experienced that yet. So, but we have security in the night. These vigilante people, they used to go around. So we didn't have the experience of security now. But the issue now is this school problem and water and light now. Our light is shaking now. The rent is not okay. They are increasing rent. I think the whole Abuja, this is the highest. 1 bedroom flat now, they will tell you 800,000, 1 million. Civil servant cannot afford it. Talk of we that we are selling this thing. So things are high. It's only food that's it's only food. There is food, but there is no money to buy the food. That is the problem.
As we proceed further, the only government presence we could see was a school that houses both primary and junior secondary section. The people of Dutse-PE have expressed their displeasure on the FCT administration for neglecting them this long. Their lamentations are not far-fetched from each other. The roads are bad, no pipe-borne water. Electricity supply is epileptic. The struggles resonate with them. Therefore, there is a need for the government to reach out to Dutse-PE community. They deserve a better living condition. From Dutse-PE community, I'm Chris Jacobs for Downtown.